Hey everybody, happy Monday and welcome to another reading vlog. So I'm going to start off this vlog with kind of a little mini haul. So as most of you guys know, if you saw last week's reading vlog, which I'll have linked down below, you know I had a job interview today at my local mall in New Hampshire, and I went to get a job interview with Sears, which went really well. And then me and my mom went to the mall afterwards just to walk around and go to a couple of stores. So I figured I would do kind of like a little mini haul. So I went to two stores where I bought stuff at. I'm going to start off with Lush. If you guys follow my DIY channel, which I've also linked down below, you know I love Lush. This isn't sponsored or anything, but if they want to sponsor me, let me know. I just love their products, and I try to go there as often as I can and pick up at least one of their bath bombs. So that is what I did today. They had their Valentine's Day collection out, so I figured I'm just gonna buy the Valentine's Day bath bomb. And this one, I think I saw this, I was like, oh my god, this is so adorable. So this is what it looks like. It's called Love Boat. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. The lighting is not the best, but this is what it looks like. I think it's so cute. And this smells like citrus and kind of like, it's kind of got a mix of a citrus scent and a bubblegum scent. It's very sweet, but I really like it. So that's what that looks like. It's blue and pink, and oh, it just smells so good. So that's the bath bomb I got. And I also got a little sample. I always get samples when I go to Lush. So let me grab the sample. It is a sample of the Tunnel of Love soap. So let me open the packaging up so you guys can get a look at it. It's broken, but just to give you kind of a quick look at it, this is what it looks like. Again, it kind of broke, so this isn't the whole piece I got, but it's like a regular soap on the inside or outside, and then it has kind of a soft part in the middle, kind of like a bath melt. But this smells like, if you guys have ever used the Don't Mind the Ballistics bath bomb that's out for Christmas, that's what this smells like. And I personally haven't used that bath bomb, but I love the scent of it. So it's so cute. I love it. And it smells so good. So that is what I got at Lush. And now the only other store I went to was kind of a spur of the moment thing. I figured I go here all the time looking for this one thing, and this time they had that one thing that I was looking for. So the store is Newbury Comics. I think this is just a New England store, but it is kind of like, if you guys have ever heard of FYE, it's kind of that similar situation. So this is our kind of local version of that. So first thing I have in here has nothing to do with what I bought, but I just picked up a job application just in case my job at Sears doesn't work out. And the actual thing I bought today was Fully Ado, which is the fourth studio album by Fall Out Boy. Now, if you guys saw last week's vlog, like I said, you know I unboxed the newest Fall Out Boy album, Mania, and I talked a lot about my feelings on that. So like I said, the vlog will be linked down below. This is the only one of theirs I did not own. I've been looking for this everywhere, and I have such a hard time finding it. Just so happened today that they had it in stock, so I just had to get it. So this is what it looks like, and then on the back has all these songs. So this is actually one of my favorite albums by Fall Out Boy. I just didn't own a physical copy. I have almost all of their albums on just my iTunes, so I can listen to them anytime I want, but I love Fully Do. I think this is their most underrated album out of all 7. I absolutely love this album. So that's what I picked up, and that's everything I bought at the mall today. So I figured that would be kind of fun to include. Today, before I had my job interview, I went to the first day of the spring semester of college. Yes, it has officially started for me. That went really well, and that's about it. That's everything I did today. Went to school, came home for 5 seconds, got changed, and then went to New Hampshire so I could have my job interview, and then walked around the mall and came home. And that's it. I haven't done any reading today. I'm hoping to finish The Cruel Prince tonight. I really want to finish that so I can get my review up sometime this week. But yeah, that's my update for now. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Alright, everybody, so it's now just past 8 o'clock, and since I last updated you guys, I haven't done any reading. I have been mostly frustrated with myself since I last updated you guys. So, to be honest, I'm going to talk about what happened earlier first, and then I'll get into something else that kind of has to do with it. I did not get the job at Sears I was hoping to get, and as most of you guys know, if you saw my 2018 goals video, I'll have that link down below. You know, one of my goals for this year is to get a job, and I have been looking for a job for over a year now, and I'm just getting frustrated at this point. I'm not really going to give up hope, but nobody, especially at least in Massachusetts, is hiring at this point. So I'm just going to keep looking. I just kind of had a mental, I don't want to say breakdown, but I just had to gather my feelings together and try not to get too upset. But I was pretty upset. Not so much that I didn't get the job at Sears, it was just at myself, because again, I've been looking for a job for over a year now, and I'm just getting frustrated with myself. So I don't know. I just had a moment about an hour ago to just let my emotions get the best of me. And now I'm better. To be honest, this past week I haven't been the best in my mental health standpoint, as far as, like, I just had a lot of stuff going on this past week, so I haven't talked about that in my vlogs because I don't want to get too emotional on camera for you guys, because I do not like to do that. But it's just been a hard week as far as my mental health lately, but hopefully that will get better. So I'm actually going to go ahead and hop in the bath, and then I'm going to read some of my ebook, because I have an e-arc that is coming out on Wednesday that I need to finish, and then I'll update you guys after. Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. So sorry I once again look like a mess. I'm just still trying to relax my mind after what went on yesterday, as I explained in the last clip, but I think I'm doing a little bit better as far as my mental state today. I just need some time to get out of this cloud of depression that was over my head for the past few hours, but I'm doing okay right now. And I haven't been reading today, but yesterday I completely forgot to update you guys last night because, again, I just wasn't in the mental state to do it. I did finish The Diviners on audio, and I really liked it. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars, so it was really good, well worth the hype. I think if you guys are interested in reading the Diviners series by Lilibet Bray, I would go for it on audio. It's narrated by January Lavoie, and she does like this perfect 1920s New York accent, because this book takes place in 1920s New York. It was beautiful, and I really enjoyed it, so I would highly recommend that. And now I picked up City of Heavenly Fire, book 6 in the Immortal Intimate series by Cassandra Clare, so I can finally finish that series up, because you guys know my thoughts on it. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of the Immortal Instruments, so hopefully this last book will be good, so I don't have a mostly negative opinion on the Immortal Instruments series, because these last 2 books have been just a bunch of crap for me. I just wasn't enjoying the last 2. The first 3 were great when I read them back in July of last year, but these last 2, no. So I'm hoping the 6th one impresses me, so I can go into the rest of the Shadowhunter books that I need to catch up on with positive feelings. I'm not setting any expectations for this 6th book. I'm not going to go in with high expectations. I'm not going to go in with low expectations. I'm on neutral ground. I want to enjoy this book. The narrators I am hearing, as if I've only read like 5 minutes of it, I'm liking the narrators so far, so hopefully that continues for the rest of the book. But for the rest of the day, I have homework to do that I have to finish up. I started it last night, but I have to finish that up today. I have to film and, of course, read. I have an arc on my ebook reader that I need to finish because it comes out tomorrow. And I really want to still finish The Cruel Prince by Holly Black because I want to get my review up this week. I have a lot of stuff to do, guys, so I'll see how much I can get done, and I will update you guys a little bit later. Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. So today has been a pretty boring day. I had class this morning from 9:30 to 12:15, so I was there pretty much the entire day. Came home, and I've just been watching YouTube ever since and trying to figure out, what to get done for the rest of the day. I want to film. I have 2 videos in particular I want to film, but I'm not sure if I really want to film today because I'm just not in the mood to film, but I will have time, so hopefully I'll get that done later today or tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to try to get a video up today because, I want to get back on track with my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule that I had when I very first started my channels. I really want to get back on track with that. But anyways, that's beside the point. And tomorrow, I have a very long day planned. I'm going down to Salem, Massachusetts tomorrow for the day with my cousin and my mom. We're going to go to a museum exhibit, and then we're going to walk around town for a little bit. So that will be really fun. And that's all I have planned for the next couple of days. I have been thinking about, with everything that went on this week with not getting a job and everything, I'm trying not to make this a depressing vlog because I don't want to, sit here and, complain about how much I need a job right now. But, this is something that I have been working towards for a year and a half now. So I'm trying not to incorporate, too many details into the vlog this week. But after thinking about it for a couple of days, I realized this really isn't the best time to be looking for a job. Number one, I just started school for the semester. I'm taking 2 courses. Both of them are pretty tough, so maybe that isn't the best time. And then also, and I just found this out on Monday, so it was actually right before I went to my interview with Sears, that I might be going on vacation in February. So my brother is graduating high school in May, and will be his last February break because they don't really have those in college, obviously. So we're planning on going down to Florida, which is where we have a timeshare down there. My mom's got to ask one of her brothers, my uncle, if he wants it before we officially make our decision. But we might be going down, I think it's the 3rd week in February, to do that. And we are going to travel from Boston to Florida, stay there for, we think, probably 5 days to a week, and then come back home. We are thinking about doing Universal again. We like to do the theme parks when we go down. Not the last time we went down, but the time before that was when we did Universal the first time. And we didn't get a whole lot done because we only had it for 2 days because we were going to visit my grandmother in South Carolina the next couple of days. So we didn't get a whole lot of the park done, but we got a good majority of it. So this time, if we go down and we decide to do Universal again, we want to do as much as the park we can. Again, not surprisingly, I want to visit Harry Potter World again because I loved it so much the first time. So we'll see what happens. But that's not until the middle of February. And I just have to make plans with my professors about that if we do decide to go down. So I should know whether we're going down the next couple of weeks. Yes, I will be vlogging that week. I don't know how much, but I'll try to get as much footage as possible when we're down there if we go. Again, key word in that sentence being if. But that's just something I found out the other day, and I really do hope we go down because, I don't know when we're gonna get the next chance. So that is my update for now. As far as reading, I finished The Cruel Prince by Holly Black last night. I really enjoyed that book. I gave it 4 stars. I didn't enjoy it as much as some other people did, but I do see the appeal of why people are giving it so many 5-star reviews. I don't know. It's kind of like Game of Thrones and The Hunger Games meets The Court of Thorns and Roses. So if you guys are fans of any of those series, I would pick it up, especially if you're a fan of ACOTAR. It reminds me a lot of ACOTAR. And you guys know how much I love ACOTAR. So 4 out of 5 stars from me. I am going to do a full review of that on my channel. That should be up either later this week or early next week. So I'll link it down below when it goes live. But yeah, that's my update for now. So I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. So currently it's 10:30 in the morning. And I just woke up like an hour ago. So I obviously haven't done any reading today, but yesterday, give you guys a quick rundown because I didn't update you guys except for like once that was after school. But since I last updated you guys, I filmed a video, edited it, put it up on YouTube, and did some reading in the bath, and that was it. That's all I did yesterday, so I didn't really have much to update on in general. And today, we have a pretty busy day. I kind of explained this a little bit yesterday. I'm going down to Salem, Massachusetts tomorrow, or today I should say, not tomorrow, oh my god, I'm a mess. And we're going to be spending pretty much the latter half of the day there. We're gonna leave my house at 11. I have to pick up my cousin at her school at 12:30, and then it's a 45-minute drive from where I live. I live closer to the New Hampshire border, and Salem's like at least 45 minutes away from where I live. So we have to drive all the way down there. Hopefully there's no traffic. There's always traffic going down to Salem, so I don't know how it's gonna go. Get there, park, go to a museum. My mom wants to go to this art exhibit for Georgia O'Keeffe, I think the artist's name is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know anything about her. My mom was an art major. She went to the Mass College of Art, so she knows all the artists. I just go down because it's in Salem, and Salem is like where I want to live eventually. So we're gonna head there, go to the museum, go see the art exhibit. Then we think we're gonna walk around town afterwards. I love walking around town. If you guys aren't familiar with Salem, Massachusetts history, Salem is known for the Salem witch trials, which were these big trials in the 1600s where people were accused of being witches. So ever since then, even until today, they kind of embrace that witchy culture, which is awesome. They have a lot of stores dedicated to Harry Potter. They actually have an entire wand store, which I love going in to see all the wands. And then they have, actually next to that, they have a Harry Potter merchandise store. I've gotten butterbeer there. I've gotten Funko Pops there. It's awesome. So if you guys have never made a trip down or up to Salem, I would highly recommend, if you were interested in, you know, the witchy paranormal stuff, to head up eventually. It's a great city, and I love the city. So that is what we're doing today. Before we leave, I'm going to try to get some reading done. So the book I'm currently reading that's physical is Otherworld by Jason Segel and Kristen Miller. This I saw over at Jessie the Reader's channel. It was the Book Explosion Book Club Book of the Month from December, and I know the biannual bibliothon, the winter biannual bibliothon, oh my god, I can't talk today. This is their group book for the readathon, which is going on right now. So that is what I'm currently reading. I'm like 6 pages into it, but it's really cool so far. I don't know much about video games personally, but I have played virtual reality stuff before, and this is what that is. It's virtual reality video games. So I'm kind of getting more engrossed into the video game culture, which is something I've wanted to do for a while now. So I'm really liking this so far. It's pretty short, so I could probably finish this in a day. It's like not even 300 pages, I think. So I cannot wait to see where the plot goes, because it's very interesting so far. So that is my update for now. Again, I'm going to try to vlog while I'm in Salem. I don't know how much time I'm going to get done because I'm not very comfortable vlogging in public yet, but if my mom and my cousin don't mind, my mom's been in my vlogs before, so she probably won't mind. My cousin might. I'll probably just insert a couple of clips of, you know, Salem, and that's it. So that's it for now, guys, and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Hey everybody, happy Friday. So it's currently 6 o'clock at night, and today I honestly haven't done any reading whatsoever. I've mostly been doing some gaming on my computer, and that was pretty fun. So that's about it. That's all I've done today. I did film a video earlier, so I'm actually currently going to start editing that so I can get it up today. That would be my weekly Friday Reads video that I've been doing. So I gotta start editing that, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have planned for right now. I'm gonna try to do some reading later tonight and try to finish Otherworlds and move on to something else afterwards. So that is my plan for now. So I will check in with you guys after I'm done editing my video. Hey everybody, happy Saturday. So currently it's 11:30, and you know, I've been up for like 2 hours, and so I haven't really done any reading today. I've been pretty much just watching YouTube, catching up on some videos that I've been missing for the past few days, but that's all I've been doing today. As far as my reading, I don't think I updated you guys since on Wednesday Wednesday or Thursday about my reading of Otherworlds. So currently I am on page 20, so I'm not very far into it. It's really good so far. I think if you are a fan of Ready Player One by Ernest Cline or Warcross by Marie Lu, this would be interesting. I honestly haven't read either of those books. I own Warcross and I want to read that sometime next month. But I heard really good things about Ready Player One, and it kind of has vibes of both of those because it has to do with video games. So that's really cool. I'm learning a lot about video game culture because honestly, to be honest with you guys, I know nothing about video games. I play MMO games occasionally. I've been obsessed with MMO games since I was younger. Those include games like, I'm going to be honest with you, Wizard 101 was like my addiction for years, and I just got back into playing it, so that's what I've been playing as far as the games. Whenever I say I'm playing a game, I'm talking about Wizard 101. I did do some other gaming when I was a little bit younger. My brother and I were really into Call of Duty. So my brother's actually a really big gamer. He loves video games. So whenever I hear about video games or want to get into videos, I usually go to him. But I'm learning more about the video game culture just from reading this book. It's, again, really short. I think, let's see how many pages it is. It's not very long. It's 352 pages, so it's not too long. I would like to finish this before the end of the month, but I'm honestly in no rush because I've read 11 books this month, and my reading goal is only 25. I'm thinking about making it higher though, so I need to start slowing down my reading, especially because next month I think it's going to be my busiest month besides like May because of school. But anyways, that's my reading update for now. Also, as far as my ebooks, I'm going to look on it on my iPad because I can't remember how exactly far into it I am. So let's go to my Kindle. I actually really need to get an actual Kindle instead of reading it on my iPad, but I don't have the money right now. So I am 83% into it. It's good so far. It's probably going to be a 3-star read for me, but I am enjoying it. I'm not, too into thrillers at this point, but I am really liking this. And as far as audiobook listening, I decided that I didn't want to finish reading the City of Heavenly Fire audiobook. I have the physical book from the library, so I'm not DNFing the book. I'm just DNFing the audiobook because I don't like the narrators for it. The story was engaging so far. It's been better than the last 2 Mortal Entrance books, so it's promising so far. We haven't even gotten to Clary and Jason and all the other characters yet, so that's good because I don't like Clary. Anyways, that's all I have to talk about for now. Today, I don't really have anything going on. I have to do homework for school because I have to do some questions for history, and I have a test on history on Monday, and I have psychology homework, so I got that. I probably will play a little bit more Wizard 101 later today. Oh, I also want to ask you guys before I turn off the camera, do you guys have any good MMO games for me to play? Because I'm looking into it, so if you guys have any suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. But that is it for now. I will check in with you guys a little later in the day. Okay, everybody, so I'm back with another quick update. It's currently just past 4 o'clock, and I have an unboxing to do. So I already know what this is, and I'm so excited. So let me just get adjusted over here, and we'll open that real quick. So this is from Good Choice Reading, and I'm so excited for this. It was my most anticipated release of this year. If you guys saw that video, you might already know what it is, but if you didn't, let's see. Oh, they double wrapped it, so this might take a second. Here it is. Yay. It is, look out of the packaging, a copy of Zenith, and there is a sticky note attached to it. So this is by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cummings, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. And it's personalized too, so thank you so much to Sasha and Lindsay for sending me this. I'm so sorry I didn't make it to the tour, but having this in my hands is so exciting. And I have already read this. I had an advanced reader's copy of it, but I look forward to reading it again in the near future. So that is that unboxing. Oh, so excited. I will have a link to this down below if you guys are interested in checking it out. So that's my unboxing. That's all I have to update for now. So I'll check in with you guys a little later. Alright everybody, so I'm back with another update. It's currently 9:15 and I still haven't really done that much reading today. I did pick up an audiobook, which I'll be talking about in a second. But other than that, I really haven't done any reading today. But like I said, I picked up an audiobook and I really had a hard time deciding which audiobook I wanted to listen to now. Like I said earlier, quit listening to the audiobook for City of Heavenly Flyer, and my loan on that was about to expire anyways from my library, so I figured I'll just return it while I can. And then the other day I went to the library and I just picked up a couple of books that I had been catching my eye for like the past year and a half, I want to say. So those are Mr. Mercedes, as well as, let me grab it over here, Under the Dome, and these are both by Stephen King. Stephen King is an author I have been wanting to get into for a while now. He is a local author. He is from Maine. So one of my goals for this year, as most of you guys know if you saw the video I did, was I want to read more authors from New England. So those include obviously Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut. So picking up Stephen King will achieve that goal, as well as I wanted to get into this author. So I decided, I'm not sure at this point if we're going to be going to Florida, but if we do, I'm going to save Under the Dome for that trip down, because it's like a 48 hour drive from my house to where we stay in Florida. So I'm going to save this for that if we go down. Again, keyword being if, which most likely at this point might not happen, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. So I decided I'm going to pick up Mr. Mercedes, which is the first book in the Bill Hodges trilogy, which is a thriller/horror novel that follows the perspective of a town that is trying to recover and uncover the mystery of this serial killer who drove his Mercedes, hence the name Mr. Mercedes, into a crowd of people that were looking to get some jobs. And it follows, I believe, 3 perspectives while this is all going on and trying to uncover who this serial killer is. I'm not very far into it. I'm about an hour into it. I'm really liking it so far. Like I said, Stephen King's an author I want to get into. I actually own one of his other books, which is Cujo. That is on my TBR. I'm hoping to get to this year, but I'm not sure. But I am really liking Mr. Mercedes so far. I hope that I continue to like it. It's a little slow at first, but that was just building up the suspense. So I am really liking this, and I want to finish it by the end of the week. It's not that long. It's 12 hours, so I might be able to finish this in the next couple of days. So that is that. So that's all I have for now. I'm actually going to go head in the bath and read in there so I can finish my ebook that I've been meaning to finish for a week and a half now, and I will update you guys afterwards. Alright everybody, so it's Monday, and it's been a couple of days since I last checked in, but not much has happened. Yesterday I went on a walk around my town with my parents, and then I went to New Hampshire to get a treadmill from my aunt because she was giving us hers, and that's literally all I did. Not much reading done, but it was still a good reading week, even with everything that went on with not getting a job and all that stuff. So I'm sorry this is kind of a sadder vlog, at least for me, so I apologize about that, but I try to keep it positive for the most part. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this week's vlog. So at the end of this week I managed to finish 2 books, the first one of those being The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, which I gave a 4 out of 5 stars, and the other one I read was Zack by Mons Collincroft, which was an e-arc, and that came out on January 24th, and I gave that a 3 out of 5 stars. And as far as what I'm currently reading 3 books. I am currently reading Other Worlds by Jason Segel and Kristen Miller. I am reading Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King on audio, and I'm also reading Test of the Road by Rachel Hartman, which is an e-arc on ebook that comes out on February 27th. So that is everything I read this week and everything I am currently reading. And with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this week's vlog here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I'll be sure to have all the books I read this week linked down below if you guys are interested in picking those up, along with all my social media links. So those will include my Twitter, Instagram, Goodreads, blog, and the link to my book club if you guys are interested in joining us. Again, all those links are linked down below. With all being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you soon for another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.